Okay, guys, we just had a video that didn't really go to plan. You maybe have already watched it, but literally 5 minutes before this, we just got done filming. It was a taste test video on a forget the exact name, mesquite barbecue seasoned chicken AlpineAire, and we're not going to eat it. We're going to give it a second chance though, and I'm going to just change a couple things because I don't want to wreck this company's reputation. I'm sure it's fine food. So we're going to try the mountain chili AlpineAire, and right before she flipped the camera on, the girlfriend, she's like, we have to try the chili as like a redemption meal because it's super hard to go wrong with chili. I think the first time I cooked chili I was like 4 or 5, like beans, tomatoes, and that's about it. Putting in a pot and some beef, and really hard to go wrong. So hopefully they didn't go wrong. So I want this video to be a little shorter than the other one. If you didn't watch it, in the other one I was explaining why I was using the jet boil.
Yes.
So as you can see, that's a little over 16 ounces. The other meal was super watery, and we let it sit probably closer to 20 minutes. I mean, I tried it a little bit at 10 and 12 minutes, super watery. We even let it sit longer, and it didn't get thicker. So this is a little over 16 ounces. The last one I probably put around 16 ounces. Let me just double check to make sure. We'll read this together. So open pouch and remove oxygen. Okay, prepare 2 cups or 16 ounces boiling water. And then stir completely and cover, let stand 10 to 12 minutes. So the last one, so the last meal, I thought I put a little under 16 ounces. It might have been 16 ounces. Either way, it shouldn't have been that watery. So we're going to put like 14. And I understand we're breaking the rules, but we don't want chili soup. We want chili. So we had 16 in here. And that is, let's see, 6. So I'll do a little more than that. There's 4 left. So that would be around, there's a little over 16.
That'd probably be around 14.
A little over 16. So let's say it was 17 ounces minus 4. 13 ounces. Yeah, we'll do, so we're doing
Approximately 13.
Approximately 13 ounces, measuring out of an Nalgene. Let me light this up.
She's going to town with that other stuff I put for her. You need the flashlight? Jesus.
I just don't want that to accidentally spill. Okay. Are we going on camera?
Yeah.
And you can see?
Yeah.
Okay. Water's boiling. Like last time, it will be very quick. We'll take the oxygen absorber out.
This is silica. Don't eat it.
Vixen, you want a treat?
No! He's kidding, Vixen. He's kidding.
Um,
See, look how excited she got. Sorry.
Really good freeze-dried dog food, though. This time I'm going to shake it up. Maybe just... So, can you shine the light in here?
Yeah, for approximately a minute and a half since we started that.
Okay. No, I can't see
Oh,
it.
in?
And I want this test to be fair, so I want to show on camera too, we're doing a rolling boil. We're not doing lukewarm water and expecting it to fully rehydrate, so. Oh, and it's uncovered, so it might take a little longer. Oh, it's getting close though.
Where is it? Oh, there we
Here,
go.
you shine it right up here. And that's rolling. Okay, so I want this test to be as fair as possible, but I'm also going to prepare it just like most people would. So it hasn't sat long, it hasn't cooled down much. So we shall dump it in, and then I need the fork there. They said to stir it completely. Should we use a spoon for this?
Sure.
I'm going to just cheat a little bit. I don't have high hopes for this.
Oh no!
But maybe it'll surprise us. Maybe it's like a Willy Wonka surprise factory or something. But I guess we'll see.
The Oompa Loompas doing their magic.
Okay, so I'm actually going to set my stopwatch so we can get a more accurate time. I probably just spent 2 minutes, like after I added the water, rambling. So we'll run the timer to 10 minutes, open it up, and see the results, the preliminary. And again, I'm not that picky of a person when it comes to food. Only thing I can't do is macaroni and cheese. But that initial taste, I've eaten MREs before, and oh, back to what I was saying. I've eaten MREs, and I'm not a huge. There's no way I could like eat them for just a steady diet, but especially for a bug out bag, evacuation, go bag, they're dense calories. And I guess what I was getting at is just that initial taste of this. I've tasted MREs that taste better than this. I want to say the MREs would probably have more sodium. They would be heavier, more bulky, but you wouldn't have to cook them. But it is, you can use MRE heaters, or you can heat them. You can even put them in your engine block. Like if you park somewhere, turn your engine off, and you could put them. You can put the main entree on the engine block, and that is enough heat to like heat it up, just to make it more palatable. I'm trying to use a lot of big words to like sound really smart in this video. I think the word's palatable. Let's hope. But yeah, that initial test. And what's really annoying, well, so one more thing with MREs. MREs are kind of expensive. They're I guess anywhere from like $7 maybe. I haven't looked recently. I haven't really had a need to buy them, but after tasting these, I might buy a case of those. But I think per meal, they're anywhere from like $7, and deluxe ones, I think they can run $10-11. And these meals we got from a local sporting goods store. I don't know. Well, tax excluded, I want to say they were like $7.99. So, but with the MREs, no cooking. Oh, but warming up is recommended with some of the meals. But you also get all these like other things, which like they're not the greatest things. You get cracker, you get drink mix, you get M&Ms sometimes, you get I forget the name. It's like a filled, almost like a dessert thing. Pilot bread or pilot crackers or whatever. You get like a eating utensil with each one. I think coffee, instant coffee. I think even it's like salt, sugar package. It really depends from manufacturer to manufacturer. But I guess what I'm getting at is, well, we'll see. I'm gonna hold that next thought till I try this. So we're right at. We can even do the countdown. See, we're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10 minutes. So it's roughly been sitting for 12 because I was kind of gabbing for 2 minutes. I guess we'll see. I've never been known to be a super good cook. I can make some pretty good chili though. And oh, it's thicker than I thought it would be. There's a lot of corn. You can get a shot of that.
It smells like chili.
And it looks like chili. It has, just from the smell, I think they added too much, I forget what that spice is. Pretty much taco seasoning. It smells like
Is it turmeric?
taco meat? Yeah, maybe that. Let me check the sodium real quick. This is 2 servings, but each serving is 590, so 600. So this I'm trying to hold off tasting it because I'm not looking forward to it. So I'm just trying to stall a little bit. These are the numbers for the whole pouch because it has 270 calories. When I eat chili, like bowls and bowls of chili. So this whole pouch is probably one meal for me. This whole pouch, you'll still only get about 520 calories, which is decent. You'll only get 4 grams of fat, which is, I would say, surprisingly low. You'll get nearly 1,200 milligrams of sodium. So if you're sodium, whatever that term is, low on sodium, this is probably the meal for you. With 40, you're looking at 90, about 95 carbs for the whole pouch, which is probably comparable to standard chili, and 42 grams of protein. Oh, and this whole pouch, you'll be getting 26 grams of fiber, if that's important to you. So this is also it says gluten-free, and then there's a slash in front of it. I don't know what that means. So, but it is all natural. So maybe that is a perk that some people like about this, is it's more natural or more food-like than others. I already don't like the consistency that much. It's still a little bit warm.
Do you want me to go first?
And whatever I just got in my mouth has a lot of crunch to it. A lot more crunch than any chili I've made. It looks appealing, just with its ambient campfire lighting. I don't think I want to see it in full, like, natural light. No.
What?
I can maybe handle one more bite. Aside from, like, the crunchiness, which so right before this we cooked up, and this is no exaggeration, but we cooked up mesquite barbecue seasoned chicken with beans and rice. And even our dog hated it. This, whatever base they use, I don't know if it's tomato powder or something, this has the same exact aftertaste as this. So maybe they have some similar ingredients, but this is a little bit more appealing. And if I was more hungry, lost in the woods, dying of starvation, I would, yeah, eat this all day. But just for camping or backpacking or whatever, and like we said in the beginning of the video, it is hard to mess up chili. And they've found a way to mess it up. Let's see. Trying to see, there's some corn in there, some black beans, some chili beans, hopefully. Rice, I'm sure. Maybe some meat. Let's flip the camera around. You can take that.
That don't look appealing.
So we just switched roles real quick. Now she has a fun job of taking a few bites. We're both a big fan of chili. So it's
Cheap and easy.
not like a foreign food to us. It's better than the other one for sure.
It still tastes like cardboard. It doesn't have any flavor. It has that powdered
It
flavor.
The only flavor that's there is, I think,
tomato-ish thing.
a lot of like preservative or chemical, and it says all natural, which is confusing me. The closest thing,
Doesn't even taste like beef though.
yeah, it's empty, and especially the premium you're paying for that. Like, and this is just spitballing here, but especially the chili, I think, especially for backpacking, where you don't need a long shelf life, you just need shelf stable, so you can throw it in a backpack. You could probably buy ingredients. Like, what would you use? Dry rice. You could even use instant rice, so it cooks a little quicker. You'd have to, if it was meat free. Yeah, canned Hormel or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Canned chili is a lot better, which is kind of saying a lot than that stuff. But I think you could get, dry beans, rice, I guess some dried corn. I think you could just make your dry mix.
Yep.
And it would be
way better.
A lot better than that. So let's see.
Especially if I'm going to have my salt intake this much.
Yeah, it better be worth it. So far, what are we down? $16? 2 wasted meals?
Yeah.
And we have one more to try. We could might as well make it a trio now. We do have one Mountain House meal. So I think
that's going to be our savior.
Yeah, I'm going to end the video now. I don't know what to say about AlpineAire. We don't have a super big sample or test sample. We only have 3 testers, 2 humans, 1 canine, and 2 different meals. And between all 3 of us, including our I'll Eat Anything dog, even this first one here, we poured in her bowl, and she would take a couple licks, look, and it's like she thought it was some type of poison. And I don't think I've ever seen her do that.
Scarfs everything.
So I'll have to end the video now. I hate to say it, but this is just, again, we don't have any type of like, I forget what.
Animosity.
Well, animosity. We don't have
hostility.
I guess hostility. We don't have anything. I've known of this company. I've never tried it since today. And I guess there's a reason that it's not super common. I don't have many other words. And like I said, it's 2 different meals. Prepped exactly like the container said. The mountain chili, we use about 13 ounces of water, and it actually reconstituted to something similar to chili consistency without the taste. But yeah, their water amounts, I think they should probably drop them down at 12 ounces. The reason they do 16 ounces is probably so it feels like you're getting more food than you really are. If it's really watery, you're adding an extra couple ounces of water, you'll at least think that you're eating more, and maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something behind that. So I'll have to end the video there. Like always, go back to my homepage, watch my current videos. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. And down in the comments below, give me some feedback of other alternatives to Mountain House and AlpineAire. I have not tried Backpacker's Pantry yet. Wise Foods, I have not tried. Maybe give me some recommendations of kind of your favorite brand of freeze-dried emergency / backpacking ultralight freeze-dried meals.